Hi there, this video is all about the VivaMK compensation plan, or the comp plan, as anybody who's in network marketing will probably allude to. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. I'm going to try and give you a practical demonstration of how that works, and then I'm going to leave it for any questions you want to share with me. So let's go and get cracking. So here we have the plan in its full entirety. Well, we haven't, because the screen only shows you part of it. So what the heck does all this mean? Now, if you've been in any network marketing businesses previously, you will probably look at it and see it and work it out. If you haven't, you have no idea what the heck you're letting yourself in for. So let's give you a quick overview to see what we can talk you through. So you have on the left here some titles. So we have active distributor, an MK star, star 500, star 1000, star 2000, 3000, 4000, and then we get to a building block of all the bigger ranks, which is Premier. Then you're building on Premiers with bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and then you're leaping to principal and you're building on principals, which is bronze, silver, gold. Then you're jumping to ruby, and then you're jumping to emerald. All of these different levels will be dependent on sales, because this plan is built primarily on sales and then helping people to succeed. And that's a good place to be. So all the way up to Premier, even though your personal sales level are circa £45, in general, you could actually get here on your own. But obviously the volume profit is only on your own sales. Now, the whole point of most network marketing businesses is to help people succeed and to build a strong and solid business based on sales. After all, if you do not have sales, you do not have a business. And sales need customers. So let's look at the quick overview and work out what all of these mean. So at all of these levels, all the way through to the top, you're starting at a 25% retail profit. So that essentially means you're getting a £25 discount up front. So no matter how you sell it, be it online, direct to customer or whatever, you have always got that. Now, if you're doing it on the store, these figures will actually be shown on your back office of what those sales are. If you're doing the traditional brochure method, then you will charge your customer the full price, and the 25% is your retained profit. So VivaMK Active Distributor is £45. Now, there is another little structure for people in their first 16 weeks in the business, but I'll show you that in another video. Now we're hitting at VivaMK Star. So you've now managed to do £225 in your price of sales. So that is less your 25% discount. When you've rocked up to star 500, that is 500 in catalogue sales, which is £375 in what you've paid. Now, if you've done that on your own, great. You've got a 4% volume that you overrider that you're going to get back 2 weeks after the end of the campaign. So a week after the end of the campaign, you will get a statement that says, well done, this is what you've achieved. It will also give you a breakdown, including all of the sales you've done where you've already had your discount, and then any extra bonuses that you're going to be paid into your bank account the following week. So if you've done all of that, happy days. However, if somebody in your team has done that, dependent on what your structure is, you may or may not get anything from that. So if you have people in your team, and this is a 5 by 5 matrix. So you're going to want 5 people across to go 5 full levels down. You can have more than 5 across, obviously. However, to go 5 levels deep of all the people in each level, then you're going to need the 5. If you have 4, you'll go 4, 3, you'll go 3, 2, you'll go 2, and 1, you'll go 1. Now, what do these actually mean? So if you have hit Viva Star 500 and no one else in your team has, that is for billing purposes, you will take 4% of all of their net sales. So that's the agent price sales. If, however, somebody has outranked you or they've matched you, you will take nothing of their leg, but you will for anywhere else that's eligible. So the whole trick of this is to stay at least one step ahead. Because if you were at star 1000 and they were at star 500, you are up to 6% now and they're still at 4. So you'll take the difference. So 6 minus 4 equals 2. And that's the same all the way up the plan. So as you progress, then your volume profit on your own sales as well will come back to you. You will also get the difference between yourself and other eligible people in your team all the way through. Now, when you get to Premier, so that's going to be £6,000 in catalogue sales, which is 4,500 in net sales. So you're heading for a bonus, and you're also heading for 10%. So on top of the 25% discount you've had, you will get another 10% as a volume profit coming back to you. So that then means you're actually making 35% on all of your sales. How cool is that? There is also a new status bonus of £500. This is a one-time bonus. However, if you hold that for a further 3 campaigns, so a further 12 weeks, you're on for another bonus as well. And these are slightly higher if you've done higher personal sales and are within your first 16 weeks. Again, I'll talk about that later. Now, this is a breakaway level. So it means that wherever you are in the business, you become a business in your own right, if you like. And whoever has sponsored you needs now to have the same volume outside. So they're going to need 3,000 in personal or net sales outside, which will then put them at Bronze Premier. So 4,500 in catalogue sales outside of a Premier leg means they will now start taking a 2% bonus on that leg, and they'll be taking bonuses on everywhere else as well. Now you can see the minimum they need for their own personal sales for this is now £75. And you can see that the first time bonus is higher, as is the holding bonus. Now your aim is to build premieres, and you're going all the way up to here to get different levels and 2% on every single premier leg, up to your 4th, which you're going to get 1% on, and your 5th, which you're also going to get 1% on. Now, once you're starting to build here, what you're doing is you're duplicating your business all the way through, and you're helping people to succeed. Now, the levels above this are working on premieres and silver premieres all the way to the top, which is 5 silver premieres. Now, you have got an awful lot of volume coming through your business at this point. So actually, you're going to trickle through lots of small amounts of income, which will actually build up. But every single one needs to be based on customer sales. So it's absolutely worth finding out how your people in the business are going to sell and help them do it. And there's lots and lots of different ways they can do this. There are no restrictions in how and where and what. So it's a really cool space for people to grow, and it's absolutely wide open for you to go and make a really good recurring income for yourself and for the team that you're going to build. Now, I did a spreadsheet to try and track what this looks like, and these are only on small numbers of sales. So on a £7,000 4-weekly campaign, these are just some of the sales and where the levels are. So it was relatively simple to show where the commission levels were coming in and rolling up to. So it was just mapping the different percentages. So for a relatively small turnover in some of your eyes, then you're taking another £294 out of that. That's on top of the 25% discount you've already had, or earnings you've already had on your sales, assuming, of course, you sold it at full catalogue price. So it's relatively simple to map this and show it. Now, it's definitely favourable in relation to some, and don't forget, you do not need half the world to get any bonuses at all. It is down to you how many you have in your team and what you choose to do with it. So there are no restrictions here on how many people you need. You don't need 5, 10, whatever. Instantly, you're getting 25% in your retail profit. And from the very first person, when you're going over at the start 500, which in the scheme of things is not a lot of money, then you are already benefiting and helping people to grow. So take it step by step, grow it step by step, and always focus on the customers. As I said earlier, and I'll say it again, without customers and sales, you do not have a business. But let's face it, you have 6 amazing catalogues going on here with so many different products. How can you not succeed? Hopefully that's been helpful to you.